Hey, my name is Melanie DeMore, and I am the person who wrote the song Lead with Love, or Put One Foot in Front of the Other. And I thought you might like to know the background of that. I first wrote that song the day after the 2016 election, and I was working with a wonderful choral organization in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we were working on preparing for our Black History concert, and we were premiering my big stick pounding piece called, oddly enough, Sanctuary. And so I was working with 2 middle schools and 2 high schools, one of each in St. Paul and one in Minneapolis. In St. Paul is where a lot of folks of color live. And so this middle school, I walked in that day, the day after the election. I got stopped by 2 little black kids. This was a middle school. And they were like, "Miss Melanie, does this mean we're going to be slaves again?" They were so freaked out. And then all of the other kids, they have a lot of Hmong kids in that class and a lot of kids of Hispanic background who thought that they were going to come and take their grandma in the middle of the night. And so I said, first of all, they're going to have to get through me to get to you. Second of all, there are more people with you than against you. And I felt it was important to talk about the gutting of the Voting Rights Act that happened in 2013 and the Electoral College being based on race and class. I said, but here's what I want you to think about. I want you to think about people like Mandela, people like Martin Luther King, Dolores Huerta, Cesar Chavez, Gandhi, Mandela, Malcolm X. All of these folks started their movements out of love of their own people, not out of the hatred of someone else. And so, you gotta lead with love. And it's really a hard thing to do. It's much easier to hate people than it is to stay in your heart. So that's what the song is. So lead with love.
We gotta put one foot in front of the other.